Hey, crafty friends. I am coming to you to start a little mini series of a travel album. Um, my first travel album, like obviously like all of this stuff is my first because I haven't done this stuff pretty much before. So actually this will be my second year of doing December daily, at least. But for the most part, pretty much everything that I'm starting this year is my first. So I have several trips that I would like to start documenting and getting going. And my first one I chose to do was our honeymoon, which we went to Jamaica. So I believe that I have chose to do most of my travel albums in this Robin's Egg Simple Stories albums, even though I don't love how tight or how, I don't know, how, like it just doesn't ever sit down. Maybe it will once it gets used more, but definitely the Allie Edwards albums sit down a lot easier, but again, that will come. So I don't have really a plan here. I don't have anything. I am using the for the most part the Allie Edwards travel let's see what it is, the travel digital kit from 2019. So the travel collection from 2019. I just didn't really feel like the colors and all that kind of stuff of the travel of the 2021 travel collection matched for like tropical themes. So yeah, we went to like I said, we went to Jamaica, we went to Ocho Rios, yep, couples resort, fabulous time. I am coming to find that like I don't have as many pictures from this trip, and I think it's because like all of our other trips we go with friends and we just have so many pictures from those trips. So we were really relaxing this time. But you're gonna see I am going to try and open each day up with a 6x8, and I'm gonna try and get a double page spread in here. I'm trying to get a double page spread of the whole like the whole resort, but it's not easy. This trip was also back in 2017, so I have very far and few between like memorabilia like this. I do have a piece of money from Jamaica. Also, one day we went and did Dun River Falls, and unfortunately I can't find the CD from that, which would have our video that I could take like stills from, because I did not take my camera to that. Hopefully I can find that. It might be like inside of a DVD player. I don't know. So yeah, so we're going to keep on going, but day one is almost wrapped up, which was our traveling day. I just need to go back into something, maybe even emails, maybe, hopefully, and get like our flight information. I do believe I might have the tickets from this still, but I'm not sure about that. Again, I just gotta find it. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, this was, I ended up also doing one big switch. I ended up doing one big switch in this album because I wanted the blues to be so vibrant. I ended up going to glossy paper, photo paper, instead of the matte. And as you can see, this is just like the same picture. I just reprinted it and used the white paper to matte it down, but it's just a lot more vibrant. So I am using glossy paper for this one, but yeah, like I said, so I have placed my pictures so far for day one. I am using a little bit also of, regardless, I'll link it below. There it is, but I don't, still doesn't tell me. It's the tourist mode, I believe, of in a creative bubble. So I'm just using those because those are nice and, you know, neutral, I guess. So I put that one here, and then this is just us on the plane ride. I think I'm going to stamp this with how many miles we went. us getting our transfer on the transfer, and then we didn't get there until late that evening. So I'm just putting like the view out of our balcony that first night. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing here. One thing I did do is just fuse this pocket. I don't know exactly what I'm going to put down here, but we'll figure it out. And then I'm starting to printing off day 2 pictures, but I still have a few more day 1 pictures, and I need to embellish. So that's what I figure I'll do. I'm going to try, I want to go just one day at a time and try and get this done. One thing I am planning on doing up here is just using a file, like a cut file, and it's saying like Jamaica, and backing it with some paper. I don't know if I'm going to use this one or if I'm going to use a different one. I have a few pads of travel paper. Here's the other one that I liked, that I picked up, and I'm probably going to use this one, just because it goes with this theme better. But yeah, so let's get going on that, and maybe I'll be able to get a few trips put into this, maybe at least 2 trips, because we did have back-to-back trips this year. We then had a Florida trip, so I might be able to get a Florida trip and like do like, this is a 2017 like travel album or something like that. So let's get going and get some embellishments done, and yeah, come along with me. All right, guys, so when I started editing this video, I found out that I didn't do the greatest of job videoing this or recording this, and it looks like I might have gotten interrupted at the end or somewhere along those lines, and never picked it back up and kept on going with the album. And I don't know, I'm not even sure if I realized that I recorded at the beginning of this, since I did this back in August and it's now January. So anyways, it's going to be a little choppy on this first one, but the next part I will definitely get it all together and not make this as choppy the next one. So we are going to start out each day with a 3x8 insert here. I just Googled how many miles were in between Detroit and Jamaica, and that's what I'm putting on here. I thought it would be just a kind of cool embellishment to this photo. Nothing much. I also just used one of the chipboard hearts from the kit. That's actually one of the digital ones that I ended up cutting out, and then I ended up somewhere along the line getting the physical part of it. So yeah, so just putting that, using Stay Sol ink to stamp these, and then this is also a stamp set from Allie Edwards. I am not sure which one this is coming from. I've heard it's a one little word, I believe, or a day in a life. I cannot remember, and I can't find it on their site. So, but I've seen other people using it. Otherwise, you're going to see me struggle here in a minute with just trying to get this back in here, because one side is a full 3x8 and the other side is a 3x4 side. So yeah, well, I made it into 2 3x4s so to fit that card, and then another picture of us in the airport. So anyways, from here, you're just going to see me fill out the 4x6 that's right on top, with a few numbers from the stamp set. And then, like I said, this is kind of where I figure out that I don't know what this footage is, and I am going to try and rectify that. So last night I took a few minutes. I was going to work on the album a little bit anyways and get back into it, as we are heading out to Mexico here in just a couple of weeks. So I don't want another travel album to pile up on my desk. But yeah, so yeah, I'm going to try and get a formula down in this album and get this all knocked out. But you're going to see that here in just a few minutes, and I'm going to shove you back into real time a little bit, and then put you back into working on this and going back into a voiceover. So, all right, here we go. Okay, so in the midst of doing this album, it looks like I have recorded and haven't recorded a lot of things. So I'm going to kind of bring you up to date as of right this second. I believe I pretty much left off on right here. So you've seen me stamping this. I haven't done anything more to this. I do just need to like fill out that, I mean, cities visited. We go to a lot of resorts, so we like to go and visit other countries, but in order to feel safe, we like to do it at resorts, I guess, at this point. Okay, so anyway, so that's where you kind of seen us leave off. I still haven't even put any stories in, and like this one is waiting to go in. I did mention, like, I haven't even finished this or know what I'm putting on the back of this yet. One thing I did start doing is labeling the top of the days, so that, like, now it's day 2, so you kind of know now it's Sunday, here, and I ended up putting this picture down, just more pictures from the day, and then this is obviously when we started, you know, exploring the resort, because we could see it. And like just pictures of our breakfast. I did do a little bit of journaling here. This was the original card, and then I stamped more things here just to give it a little bit more jazz. Again, keeping with that one travel story, this day we just did a bunch of exploring around the resort. It's the next day, I believe, that we leave the resort. And I have no pictures, unfortunately, because it was water. Yeah, and then just putting different types of page protectors in here. So this is a 4x8, I believe, page protector. My husband on the balcony, this is one of his favorite things to do, type thing. Us getting ready to go down. Not necessarily in, you know, order, because this would have become before breakfast, but actually maybe not, because it looks like I switched outfits, so maybe we went back up. But yeah, so that's what I'm kind of doing now. I kind of just print as I go, and if I need extras, I do that. I'm also trying to figure out how to get a full page spread in here. I just absolutely love, this is actually a picture of my husband took, that's his knee, of the island. There was an island that you could go out to. This little boat would take you back and forth from the resort to this little island that you could go out to. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, that was just his view. So I got to figure out what day I'm going to put in there. And then I also have to figure out, like, what I'm going to do on the back side of both of these. Like, am I going to put a full page, like, picture on both sides? Like, we just don't have a lot of full page, like, pictures. Like, again, that's what I'm thinking. Like, once I get into the ones, ooh, I'm getting ink everywhere. The ones that, like, my friends went on with us, like, I'll have their pictures plus our pictures. So, but let's just keep on going. Like I said, I'm just working a little bit by little bit on this project. This day, since it was a longer day, I added a 3x4 page insert. There we go, photo insert. I'm not sure if this is staying, again, because I just don't have a ton of more pictures to go with this day. So that's what I gotta really figure out, is like how I'm gonna kind of do this and keep up with the next day. So instead of like, this is the next day and I still have this, so maybe this will be the start of day 3, and day 3's pictures will start here. So I think that's what I'll probably do here. So, all right, so let's get going. I have a few things I need to print off, because I have the digital and the physical. I don't think I really have the physical. I think I have parts of physical. I have no idea. I can't find when I ordered this, where I ordered this. I can't figure it out. So, yeah. So that's what I'm kind of using. I'm kind of using the physical and the digital out of both of these. So, all right, I'm going to put you back on fast forward, and you can follow along. Like I said, I'm going to go back through and do that. Now, the next part I really want to work on is this, which you see that I've already started it, but this is too thin. So I'm going to go back through and cut this to be a little bit thicker. Same size, just thicker, and figure out how to like make this lay down. I have no idea how to make that lay down. Anyways, and get that done. I will probably just stamp a white piece of paper, put it over top of this, and do the same thing I did for day 2 and just kind of keep that going. I'll probably put an embellishment there of some sort. There's that. There's a couple of things where I'm snagging right now, which is why I'm kind of stopping for day 3. So this one, because this is the day that we went to Dunn River Falls, and I have no pictures of it because it said not to bring your phone, even though it looked like I could do like a waterproof case. So I think I did bring my phone. I just left it in the thing because it was going to get wet. But if I can't find the video or the main picture that we bought, I am just going to go through and get some pictures offline and print those offline and do it that way. So we'll figure that out. I do believe I have some better pictures from day 3 so that I can get more 6x8 large ones to go on the back side of these so that I can put my full spread in this one. If not, then I think maybe even day 2 I might. We have a lot of pictures from day 2 and day 4, but day 4 was a very bad weather day, and actually we went out into the town. So that's where I'm going to stop it right now. It's a good start on this album. I'm loving it so far. It's coming together, and I think more and more as I keep on diving into everything, it will come together more. The money that I have is going to be kept for day 4 because that was the day that we got it, actually, when we were out and about. I just wanted to put this in here so that I can. I almost think that I'm going to print some white vellum and put like something over here and to decorate this. But yeah, it's coming together. I'm loving it. So thank you guys so much for being here. Let me know if you'd like to see more of this album and how it's coming together, and other travel albums that I'm going to be starting here soon. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.